I think a very good point would be if you know that the corporation is owned by Sandra Denton, which is what it says in the documents that are filed with the SDAT, then it seems like it would be prudent if she, in the corporate documents, is listed in there, that she should have to sign on the documents as well.
So that would be for the SunTrust building in Baltimore also.
Absolutely, Your Honor.
So you go to the chairman of the board and make sure that the chairman of the board sign that, whoever. I mean, you'd have to add another person for the title examiner to actually.
Not so much the title examiner.
That's what we're talking about. We're ultimately talking about that.
I agree, but really more title examiner, the title company. The title company would have to, yes, satisfy itself with sufficient evidence that it has a proper party before it goes and transfers title or signs off on this thing. And I don't think that that's such an undue burden. I think it's entirely possible to do that. You may not have to get the chairman of the board, but you may want to get someone who is recognized as an officer of the company. And in this particular case, as the record shows, Mrs. Denton is shown as a sole member of the company. So if you're going to do a major transaction in the context of a land transaction and you have this potential problem sitting there, there's an easy remedy. You get the person who's the sole owner of the company to sign the paperwork.
Well, didn't the settlement officer testify, and I think it was accepted, that when she was getting ready to put the settlement together, she went online and got the document that identified Johnson as a corporate officer?
It did identify him as a corporate officer.
What else should be done at that point?
Well, I think there's another document in it that also shows that Ms. Denton is the sole owner. And I think if there is a question, if this is obviously a problem, perhaps as a matter of course, title companies have not been aware of this problem. And the reason they have not been aware of this problem is because there's no case in this matter. There's not a case out there like this.